At the hospital, Eric and Ridge fawned over Kelly and Steffi. Eric said Steffi was lucky that Kelly had picked her, and Steffi liked the idea of Kelly picking her. Dr. Phillips arrived with discharge information. Eric asked if the doctor had given Steffi the handbook. Dr. Phillips didn't know what it was, and Ridge said it was the guide to keep parents from screwing up. Dr. Phillips was fresh out of those, but she believed Steffi had good instincts. Steffi added that she also had Eric and Ridge, who'd teach her all about parenting. The doctor left to get papers, and Steffi couldn't believe she was finally going home with the baby. Ridge thought she'd have her husband, too. In Ridge's view, the baby was real, not just an idea for Liam, and Ridge was sure the three would go home as a family. Later, Eric was gone, and Ridge and Steffi watched the baby and talked about how much Eric would probably be visiting Kelly. Steffi hoped Eric would be in the child's life for a long time and hated that Stephanie didn't get to be there for it. Ridge figured that Stephanie would be giving Liam a lecture. Steffi wondered if it would really be that way because Liam had been pretty wonderful. Ridge revealed that he'd chatted with Liam earlier, and Steffi guessed that was why Ridge was confident about Liam going back home. Ridge asked where else Liam would go but to the family that he'd created. At Forrester, Thorne looked for Ridge in the CEO's office. There, Brooke explained that Ridge had taken Eric to see the baby. Thorne asked if she hadn't wanted to go, and she replied that she was giving them time alone. He assumed it was difficult for Brooke, who had to be wondering what it all meant for Hope. Brooke was happy for the family, and she was trying to stay positive for Hope's sake. It just wasn't easy because Liam and Steffi had become parents. Thorne said it made Hope's future uncertain. Brooke believed Kelly would be loved, but it didn't mean Liam had to give up hope. Later, Thorne was with Eric in the CEO's office, going over Eric's cell phone pictures from the hospital. Thorne said that Brooke thought Liam and Hope would still get married. After this? Eric asked. He believed that Liam wouldn't be able to forgive himself if he didn't do everything to give Kelly a family. Eric and Thorne agreed that it would be hard for Liam to do it to Hope, but family came first. Thorne said it was the family motto. Family first, Thorne stated, and Eric repeated it. At Brooke's house, Hope understood that things were changing for Liam, but she wanted to know if he still wanted to be her husband. Liam claimed that it was hard to focus on anything but Kelly. Hope believed it should be that way, and she planned to enjoy watching him be a father. She didn't think it would take too many nights away from the child to realize that he needed to be with the child, and it meant he needed to be with Steffi, too. Hope refused to get between Liam and his child. Liam stammered. Hope said she'd hate herself if she got in the way of him being there for his child. Liam said he would be there, but Hope replied that it wouldn't be part-time. She recalled that he'd been on his way back to Steffi before Bill's manipulations had made Liam give up on a marriage when he hadn't been ready. Hope could see in Liam's eyes where he felt he needed to be, even if he couldn't say it. Though it hurt, Hope was okay with it. Liam stated that he loved her. Hope replied that she hadn't doubted it, and she loved him, too. She cared too much to get in the way of his family. Hope removed her ring and placed it in his hand. Liam started to speak, but she implored him not to say anything. Liam hugged Hope, and she sobbed. Later, Brooke descended her staircase and asked Hope, who was solemnly standing in the living room, what had happened and if Liam had been there. Hope showed her naked left hand to Brooke and said it was how it had to be. Brooke disagreed, but Hope said she couldn't keep Liam away from his child. Hope believed he'd have a good life with Steffi and possibly more children. Hope couldn't deprive him of it. You broke it off? Brooke asked as Ridge entered the house. Hope replied that it had only been so Liam hadn't had to do it. She'd seen in his eyes where he needed to be. Ridge thanked Hope for putting the baby first. Hope said it was the only way. Almost bursting into tears, Hope excused herself. Brooke told Hope to wait, but Hope said she'd be fine, like always. Hope went upstairs, and Ridge told Brooke that Hope would be fine and was doing the right thing. Ridge felt that they needed to support the family the way that Hope was, and he asked if Brooke understood that. Brooke slowly agreed. She said she'd love Ridge's grandbaby. It just wasn't easy to see what was happening to Hope, who didn't deserve it. Upstairs, Hope sulked and flashed back on times with Liam and the wedding. She twisted her naked finger and fought back sobs. Back at the hospital, Liam arrived just as Dr. Phillips was checking Steffi out. Steffi thanked the doctor and hugged her. Liam hugged Dr. Phillips, too, and she exited. Steffi wished she could take the hospital staff home with her. Liam was willing to hire help if she needed it. Steffi was sure she'd be fine. Liam didn't want Steffi to feel alone and said that, no matter what happened between them, they were parents together. He stated that they'd have each other's backs for the rest of their lives. At the Cliff House, Steffi and Liam arrived with a baby. A few balloons and celebration decorations were around the living room. They talked about the memories Kelly would make there, just like her parents had. Looking at the picture on the wall, Liam said hanging it had been one of them. They preferred it to the priceless art. Steffi said that she and Kelly were home safe, and Liam could go if he had more important things to do. Liam didn't know what things would be more important than this. He said nothing would be more important than the baby. No matter what else he had going on. Steffi replied that she was being realistic and knew he had other people in his life. Chuckling, Liam stated that it was Kelly's first night home, and he wanted to be there. Steffi was surprised that he wanted to spend the night. Liam hoped it was okay. Steffi asked Kelly if she'd heard that her father wanted to spend the night. Steffi stated that she wanted the baby to be their priority, and she didn't want Kelly to know about what had gone on the last months. Steffi just wanted Kelly to know that she had her parents, whether they were together or not, and no matter what the future held. Liam agreed. For Steffi, it felt like a new beginning as parents. She asked if Liam felt how powerful it was. Liam said it was all he felt and all he wanted to feel. Liam told Kelly that her father was home and wouldn't go anywhere.